All right, guys, so your E.D.C firearm, your everyday carry firearm, let's talk about them. So, depending on whatever you're carrying, you may be old school and carrying a revolver. I carry one myself sometimes. It's nostalgic. I like them. But for the most part, I carry a Glock 43X MOS. But depending on whatever type of firearm you're carrying, and I know some people will say, well, I can't carry a firearm every day. You know, I work on a federal installation. You know, they do random checks. Or, you know, I can't carry one in my job because we go through weapons detectors, whatever. Those occasions, all right. But any other time, you should have your firearm with you. So, along with that, do you know your firearm? Do you know it inside and out? Do you know how to disassemble it? Clean it. Make sure it's completely operable. Making sure it's lubed. With your firearm, if you have an optic on it, is your optic zeroed? Does it have fresh batteries in it? If you have a weapons mounted light, is it operable? Is the lens clean? Because whenever you're going out to the range, you're putting a lot through there. Don't forget to clean your weapon mounted light, making sure it has fresh batteries in it. So, something else we need to talk about, and some people don't think about, and I've ran into this, is your ammunition. Of course, we're putting a lot of these down range when we're practicing and training. But for your personal defense, yeah, that'll work. That's not really what it's made for. And you're going to be penetrating a lot more than a person, especially if you're in a place that has very thin walls. You should be running a hollow point or some type of personal defense ammunition. You've ran a lot of these through there. Have you ran many of these through there to make sure your weapon cycles and that it holds zero? Your weapon might not hold zero the same way for both of these. You need to know that. Also, how do you carry your firearm? Do you carry appendix and do you train that way and maybe you run a sidecar for a spare mag? Do you run outside of the waistband, something that's tied up against your body? Or do you roll with just the standard in the waistband holster where you can wear appendix, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever? If you're rolling those ways, do you have a spare mag pouch where you can hold a spare mag? Because one mag may not be enough. These are things to think about. Check over your E.D.C weapon, make sure it's good to go, make sure it's clean and oiled and ready to roll. But with that, you all stay safe, have a great day, and Minuteman is out.